and seeing who is attracted to it and who needs help and coming forth. So just letting you know, it's recorded. If you don't want to be recorded, you could always turn off your camera and we'll just hear your voice. That's always an option. But let's get started with this journey. So as I mentioned, the first journey is going to be connecting with your power animal. So go to your place of nature again. And the intention is to meet with your power animal and ask if there is any message that they want. Okay. I'm just going to mute you, Gurpreet. Yes, I can hear the drums. Here. Yep. Awesome. Can't hear the drums anymore, Manpreet. No, I think if you mute yourself, it cancels it out. right, come back to your place in nature. Say goodbye to your power animals and make your way back. Open your eyes slowly. Take a deep breath in. What a journey that was.
Very unexpected.
Yes, but very much needed. Okay, I will share my message. So my 3 power animals were there waiting for me. They were waiting for me. I didn't even need to call on them. My eagle just said trust. He said there's a reason why we're all wearing blue today. He said we have to trust more in what is happening with the world, trust in the process that's happening. He said trust that all will work out the way it should. So with all the chaos that's happening, we are to trust. So we are going to do that. We're going to trust and believe what I also see it as trusting, like asking to see the truth and being able to recognize when the truth is being told to you, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of crap that you have to cipher through. Think of it as dating. There's a lot of losers you have to go through to see the gems. That is the vision I just got right now. So trust in the process. The second was my gray wolf. He said he wants me to offer my services more by free or by donation, meaning the shamanic healing. He wants me to heal. He said more people need to be healed. And then my black stallion, he said share more about the essential oils. The more people use them, they will detox their human body and they will begin to remember who they are and why they're here, just the same way that I did. And they'll begin to wake up more. So I have a mission now. Heal people and talk about oils more.
It'll help a lot of people.
It definitely will. It definitely will.
I'll share next unless someone is really burning to talk first. Okay, it's a short to share. I'll do. I've done a journey after a little while. I've been working on myself mostly. So this journey was not a surprise, but it was a little bit. As soon as I was in the journey, I was taken into the water. I guess all the overwhelm we are feeling and all the waves of emotions we are going through is what I felt was the metaphor. And after that, I saw my power animal paving my way as if there was all grass and forest, but he was making way for me to reach somewhere. So I have been facing a lot of blocks in December. In January, a lot of them were kind of removed from my way. So I feel like that was the message. But after that, I was taken to a meadow and I saw a huge eagle and a couple other eagles flying by. And one of them picked me up and I was taken all the way up where you could see the earth and all the continents and the forest and everything. They said, this is the perspective you need to have right now. Yes, a lot is going on, but there are a lot of people who can help. And then I saw all these probably ascended masters and angels. I could not recognize them. There were a lot of them around me and the eagle, and we all were coming down. And with them, a lot of light was put on earth, up just like rays of light as you see it. And they said, this is coming soon and it's happening as we are talking. And this is going to help everyone. And everything is going to happen with ease. that's your sign. When you're struggling too much, change your way. It's not the right. If it'll come with ease, you'll have a lot of help available. Everyone will have a lot of help available. So that's it. And I saw myself really smiling and laughing and relaxed in the journey after that. And I was able to come back. It was really very good. Thanks.
That's
I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you.
Oh, because I put myself on. I put myself back on mute. So thank you for sharing, Manpreet. That was really beautiful. Would anybody else like to share?
I could share. So Naveen, you know this, but over the last month, because we're all home, right? I've found I have a lot more me time, more than I've ever had in a long time, right? No more having to get dressed for work and running in and pickups and drop-offs. And so it's allowed me to really understand who I am and discover myself a little bit more, my own self-identity. And I've been doing that. I've been meditating like at least twice a day for the last month. So it's given me a lot of like peace, but also self-discovery. And so when we were doing our journey, I found my power animal. So I was in my place I've always been, but one of my power animals is kind of like a seal or an otter. So I found myself swimming along the seal and otter, and it wasn't so much what the power animal was telling me as much as how I was feeling. Endless possibilities, an open ocean without any limits, right? And so I think it reinforced a lot of what I've been feeling over the last month. And then I found towards the end of my journey that I'm walking out and I'm finding in front of me my other power animals, like this big tiger, like huge. So I think I came back to security of myself as a feeling, right? Having confidence and knowing who I am. So yeah, I feel like it's been a little bit new to me to be thinking about me, because I find that I kind of put myself last for a long. I've been like that for a while. So I think the journey just kind of reinforced what I've been feeling through the meditation. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. But there's a lot in there.
That definitely is a lot. Don't forget to write it down.
Yeah, I know. I have to journal it. Yeah.
That's why I was like, okay, well, I'm in Denzel's room, so I was like, what do we have in here? I grabbed a binder and took my notes so I could take it out and put it in my book. So thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that.
So Nev, you said while you're on the journey, you're writing it down?
No, after I came back from my journey, while it was still fresh in my mind, I wrote down everything that happened during the journey.
I see. As I can tell about my journey, but I'll tell you just a second. Yoko, can you go out? Yoko, I need some time alone. Out, please. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. Gurpreet, are you there? Okay, so the next journey, or do you want to guide us on a journey, Manpreet? Do you have a journey in mind?
Hello. I'm back.
Okay, Gurpreet.
I didn't realize I was talking and I was on mute. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So so today I was like I just switched off my lights because it's nighttime here. I just laid down. I know my power animal is reindeer. Like in last 2 journeys we did. And I wanted to share with you guys that in the last camp where I went for this meditation retreat, to my amazement, I saw this. There was one deer, which is very. Oh my God! It's really very strange thing for me. I didn't know that before, but when I went there, the first thing when I entered inside the premises of that place, I see a deer,
A deer
and
in that
then
place? Really?
and
Wow. That's very
yes,
unlikely, by the way, guys, the part of India that Gurpreet is talking
Exactly,
about.
exactly. There is like in North India, you won't, and that's not a jungle or that kind of a place. It's like, there are fields, but it's not something like you would find a deer over there, unless it's like a jungle or something, right? So, and that is a pet deer over there in that premises
Wow.
of that University of Divine Studies. And I was like, is it my power animal? The first thing which I see, and I'm like, that very morning we did the journey, and that very night when I reached there, the first thing I see is that deer. And I was like, oh my God, is it some kind of a sign or something?
It is.
I was really like
Yeah.
amazed to see that. Seriously astonishing. So today I just felt relaxed. I felt my body like leaving my I don't know, my consciousness leaving my body loose on its own. I was not trying to loosen my body up, but it's happening on its own. And then I see my power animal reindeer, and I see his eye, like the focus goes on his eye, on its eye, and then I see one more baby reindeer with him in one in a like in an opening of a jungle kind of a place. And then I felt like I wanted to be a mother to the world, like in the sense to be giving my love out to everyone on this planet and in this whole space everywhere, because I'm a part of that as well. And specifically because today happens to be celebration of a love day kind of a thing. So that thing also took over, and I felt like very lovable towards the ones whom I love, and specifically, I would say the guy who I love. And yeah, I saw that person, and I want that. Uh, I hope it manifests quickly for me because I've waited a long time for things to happen and happen into a committed way, something like that. So yeah, that was my heart, which was feeling that I want that completion now, which I'm seeking since very long time, many years now. That was my thing. And then I saw this reindeer. It took me along, and we took on the globe. Earth has a globe. I saw that, the moment you stop drumming, I saw that we came it just took a quick you know, round of the earth, of the globe, and it just stationed me when you stopped drumming, when you asked to come back. So I said, okay, see you again. Thank you. That was it.
That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing, Gurpreet.
Thank you.
I can share too.
Absolutely.
This one was a little different than the last. It was I got thrown off a little bit by you saying you're gonna record it, and then I couldn't focus on it.
Sorry.
So I'm camera shy, and maybe that's why. Anyways, I went to the same place with my mind, and I thought another wolf is coming, but none of this happened, of course. And so it was an elephant. I had to sit down on it and go, and we left the beach where I was when I had my last journey at immediately, and we went to the jungle, and we found an oasis, and I stepped down and went to the water, and there were beautiful underwater caves, and the water was turquoise, and that was very important. I don't know why. And then the colibri. Is that colibri? Is that the name in English? The little bird, the what do they call it? The smallest bird. What do you call them?
Hummingbird?
Hummingbird. Okay, we call them colibirds, and I thought that's an English word too. So a hummingbird sat down on my arm, and then we went back onto elephant. And now, as we were walking through the jungle, there were little like rainbows coming through, and different kind of colors through the leaves of the jungle. That was so beautiful, but I didn't get the message.
Okay, so the meaning of the hummingbird, with their beautiful, it's okay, hang on, let me just, it's, hummingbird is an enchanted vixen of seduction, kind of like the fox, calling you to follow. Hummingbird is a symbol of love and the freedom to pursue the desires of your heart.
Okay, what about the elephant?
The elephant is, I'm not sure. I'm looking up turquoise, though. Turquoise seems to be a very prominent meaning there. Turquoise is highly versatile because of the stone's connection to the throat chakra and the energy of water, plus its long history of being used for spiritual and energetic healing. The ways to connect with turquoise stone. Okay, so the turquoise color could be it could be your connection to your throat chakra. Are you finding yourself unable to share what you want to say?
I guess so, especially now since you said you're recording it, and I thought about it, like, why would it bother me?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I still shy? So I can talk to all of you, but then me thinking about somebody else watching this made me feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
So I guess it is something with the message, with the throat chakra, right?
Yeah.
And so I guess I have to put more thought into this and maybe meditate on that. Why would that make me feel comfortable? But if you find out about the elephant, please let me know, because I'm super interested. Why an elephant?
Okay, so it says here, the elephant, the very ever gentle and wise spirit animal, exemplifies focused power and strength. When elephant begins making an appearance in your life, it represents a new, improved relationship with the sacred feminine in all her aspects.
Okay, yes, okay, I agree. Okay, makes sense. Grounding, confidence, yeah. Perfect. What a Valentine message. And the hummingbird, seductive.
You got power,
hummingbird.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the goddess elephant has an intense focus on family, including past and future generations. Indeed, elephant's mantra could well be family first. Elephant challenges you to protect the young and weak of your tribe while also recognizing the amazing extended family unit and how powerful love and loyalty become when shared. Note, however, that elephant intuitively knows that not all family is bound by blood. So it's not necessarily your own family, your blood family, but it could be friends or other people that you've known. Like this could be your family, your tribe.
I agree, because I also believe in reincarnation. So I know I already recognize that not everybody from my bloodline is my family. Yes. And the extended family as well is very important. So yes. Makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing. And sorry to make you feel uncomfortable.
No, it's okay, because I don't mind. Like I really love lessons, right? I love to learn. I didn't expect that, because I was the first one who says that. I'm fine with that. Yeah. And then I'm like, whoa. So it's an experience and it's a lesson, and I'm here to learn. So absolutely, thank you.
Thank you. I'm honored. Okay. Manpreet, do you want to guide us on the next journey?
I can do that, yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so the journey that came to my mind was journey to the wild woman. I'm actually logged in from my phone. To the wild woman, the raw energy that's there in all females, especially in all females. I think being a mother, being a daughter, being a friend, being a lover, we kind of lose that essence sometimes. So it's time to bring that wild woman energy back. So the intention of the journey is to merge and find your wild woman and merge with her and come back as her. Any questions, anything?
No,
Okay.
that's
And
No, I
ask
forgot to
help
mute.
from your power animals.
yes.
So Manpreet, can you please tell first thing, where do we start from with this journey?
Yes. So I would start from my place in nature. So my place in nature is usually a tree, whatever it is for you. You can start from there. And then as you are entering that place, you would set your intention again. And then you just go in there and just surrender. Whether you end up near a tree or a water or in the air, just go with it. And ask for help from your power animals in this journey.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put the drumming track on and go find her. steps back. Thank you, guides. Come back slowly to the place in nature that you entered from. The drumming is going to stop in about 30 seconds. Welcome back.
If you need to take a moment to write things down, by all means, go for it.
Yep. If anybody wants to start sharing, they can.
Can I share?
Go for
Absolutely.
it. Yeah.
Okay. So I was in this place where generally I start with, but today somehow I started on with I saw a new place which I was like this, like, beautiful, serene, isolated, um like, foresty kind of a place where I see one hut and a bridge near that, and I see my power animal. I ask for help to take me further from there, and the brown reindeer, like, he's a beautiful being, and I start walking with him, and then I see that I I see this power animal climbing up a very huge, uh it's like a mountain kind of a hill which has, like, greenery over it, like with green trees grown. And then I see that, oh my God, my power animal is climbing up the mountain so high, and he's like, he just looks at me and waits. I mean, sense of kind of, I'm feeling that I'm standing somewhere down and he's like up, okay? And then I say that, how do I reach there, up there? And then I suddenly see myself on the top of a hill, a cliff of a hill, and I see this sunrise and the valley around again. And it's like rainbow kinds. And then I see one white horse, shining one white horse. Um, then I suddenly see my beloved with me, and that guy. Me and him both are sitting on this reindeer, and we are like, when you, like, how it feels, how and enticing it feels when you sit on some swing, as children, when we sit on some very speedy kind of a swing, how we feel like that kind of enthusiasm and the thrill which we have. So I'm like, the and then we are riding that power animal, and we are like in a supersonic speed, as if we are entering into a new dimension. And we enter into a dimension which is like, clouds around us. We are entering into the clouds, like it's that kind of a place. It's a very narrow place, but it's like, boom, we have to go into some other direction, like dimension. So we enter into this open place after that, and we land. Like I see myself and my partner in, like, into that. There's like, it's snowfall is happening, and then it's very cozy, and I see one, there's already this bonfire there. Everything is already arranged for us. Like there's a small little hut, and there is one. Then I see another, like my power animal is brown in color, but I see this reindeer which is in the snow, which you find that white colored, grayish white, that reindeer as well. And there's a sled also. So it was like, it was a new dimension, as if. And then when you asked us to come back to the place, so when we came back, I saw myself standing on the same cliff, but not alone, but with my person. And then we rode, we came back together to this opening where I started with, and we thanked our power animal. And I could see someone, singing in both their journeys today, which we did. I felt someone is singing from, far off. I can hear some singing sound. like as if somebody's calling out, like singing and like that. And then I see that place from always where I start, this the river Ganges into Rishikesh, and the beautiful mountain there. But yeah, this was the journey today. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your pre. It's beautiful.
Would you like to say something about it, Nev? I wanted you to comment on this.
I'll be honest with you. I was writing down my journey, got it out of my mind, but I was listening to you, and I'm feeling that with the way that you're feeling with your love coming closer, it's just something that's going to. I feel it happening this year for you. I don't know when, but I can feel it within my heart that it's going to happen sometime this year for you. So you're on the right path. Keep it going. I don't know what the reindeer means. That's kind of cool that your spirit animal is physically showing themselves to you. So I have to sit on that and see what else comes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anybody else would like to share, or should I share? Okay.
Yeah, I can share. We started in the oasis, and then we went through the jungle again with the same spirit animals. And I heard fear, that I have to conquer my fears. And all of a sudden, in front of like a huge hole in the ground. What do you call those in English?
Like a crater, a pothole.
Oh, I don't even know.
Like a well?
Sinkhole.
Crater, but something like you cannot see the end of it. So, and I'm like, okay, I got so scared, and then I thought, okay, but it's a journey. I can do whatever I want to, so I'm jumping. I jumped in. I'm like, whatever. You're supposed to conquer your fears. I jumped in. It was a long, long fall, but I'm like, I'm conscious enough to know it's just a journey. So why am I scared? I went all the way down, and there was a fire pit for me. Again, another fire pit. So the animals, the spirit animals, were on the side, and I had a choice. It's either you're gonna be cold and you're gonna be lonely and you're gonna be sad, and the spirit animals became sad, or you are going to enjoy it. And I started, all of a sudden I hear music, I started dancing, and in a few minutes, it didn't even last few minutes, but over there was few minutes, I started singing. And just like, so was it, who was it, Gurpreet, or who was just talking?
Gurpreet.
Yeah, she said she heard somebody singing. It was me, by the way. Okay, I was singing my heart out, and then we
Both
went
the time?
Sorry?
In both the journeys? Like in the previous journey also?
No, just this one. So
Okay. But I
under the
heard in
fire,
both.
dancing.
I heard in both of the journeys
Oh,
actually.
both? No, just this
Yeah.
one. Okay. And then we went, and then all of a sudden the elephant flies, and I'm on top of it with the little hummingbird. We went up, we went back, and I kept on singing, and everything was just so beautiful all around. So yeah, I think it says a lot. The message, I can hear it now. I don't need to ask you, Nev, again to interpret it. But so conquer your fears and then find the joy inside, right? You got a choice.
Yeah.
You can be sad and bitter, or you can just find that joy inside of you, dancing, singing, sharing, caring, and enjoy. Yeah.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Nita, you want to share?
Yeah, I could share. So this time it was not as detailed of a journey. I found myself trying to not have my mind wander, to be honest, guys. But what I did see is I was starting off at the edge of a beach near the ocean, where I always start. And unlike other journeys, like usually, you know, I'm led somewhere, and because the intention of this journey was kind of to let your real self out, really, right? Be wild, be open. So I don't, very unlike me, I found myself just kind of running on this beach, just running and running. I'm like, how long is this beach? And like with just carefree, right? Like my hair like crazy, and I'm just have my arms in the air and just a big smile, and just with no worries, right? No boundaries, no limits, just freedom of thought, freedom of physical action. Um, and then I pretty much, you know, just found myself for most of the journey doing that. And then I was eventually brought back. But I thought to myself, would I normally do that? You guys know me, I'm pretty like a reserved person. That's very unlike me. I am conscious of who's around me, what I'm wearing, how I hold myself. So I think like for me, the message was, who cares? Be you, do what you feel,
Yeah.
you know, like I think that's what I took away from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was kind of it.
I feel you guys found your wild woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly jumping into a deep pool that you don't know where it ends, and then running free and just who gives a crap?
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, and I forgot to say that while I'm running, like the ocean's like, you know, just on the other side of me, and I'm seeing like my power animals like swimming alongside, like jumping out of the water as I'm running. So they're like beside me, you know. It was like a really weird, it was like encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
They're right there with you type of thing. But it was cool. It was cool.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. My journey was different. It was totally unexpected. I was at the tree, and I had my 3 power animals were there, but they're like, we're not taking you on this journey. You're going into the water. So I had to turn around and walk into the water, and they're like, don't worry. You have another power animal waiting for you. And as I walked into the water, a dolphin appeared. And I was like, come on, let's go. Don't worry about breathing, because I will be merged together until we get to the other end. So the dolphin took me down into this deep cave, underwater cave, where it was like a cavern. It was filled with water, but there's still like an air bubble where I can come up and breathe and be able to talk. And there was this gorgeous wild woman of a mermaid. And she was not depicted just like, you know, that you would see in cartoons or on TV with the shell bra and, you know, whatever. She was shimmering from neck all the way down with this beautiful golden turquoise teal color. It was just beautiful. And
of course, turquoise.
Her hair was just wild and free, but she was a changeling, I guess that's what they call them, where she can swim the depth of the waters and breathe freely, but she can also, when she goes on to land, she merges into an eagle and flies to the highest, and she can still breathe at the highest peak. So the message I got from there, because we held hands and we merged. As you're emerging, my legs, I can feel the tingling sensations of my legs just turning into the long fishtail. And then I swam out onto a rock and pulled myself up onto the rock, and I changed into an eagle and just soared like a rocket to the top, and just kind of was looking down at everything. And the message was balance. I have air elemental as well as water elemental, but it's a balance of the two. And it doesn't matter how high I go or how deep I go. I'm still going to be able to survive and breathe through. So to me, that means that, you know, whatever difficulties I'm facing, it can never bring me down. It can never drown me, and it can never suffocate me. So that was a beautiful, and I got to meet a new power animal, which is a dolphin that I've loved and adored since childhood. So
It's amazing. That's
That's
an amazing
cool.
journey. Wow. Thank you,
Nev,
everyone.
are you going to pull out cards as well today?
I do. I have my cards in here.
Okay, great, because I got a rush. So yeah.
Let me just move this. I'm just moving my son's speakers out of the way.
Why don't we start pulling the cards, Nev,
Yes,
for Gurpreet, and I'll just share my journey while you're doing it.
absolutely.
Just a short one for me, but it was very good. I was able to, and it's funny, Nev, as soon as I entered my journey, a dolphin is one of my spirit animals too.
I saw one too.
So I was swimming with the dolphin, on the dolphin, and went into a forest. And it was almost like I was observing something that was going on. I heard drums, I heard rattles, and then I saw this woman singing. And I realized that was me, but I was still watching her. So I just went closer to her. And she was singing very raw. You know how we get very conscious when we are singing? Maybe, you know, when you're not a good singer or you want to really loudly, you know, sing. So she was just singing on the top of her voice, la 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 la, whatever, you know, silly and whatnot. And she was able to do that. And while she was doing it, I noticed that she's walking and singing. And you know how we are so sometimes conscious about her our waist and the folds in it and whatnot. I could observe her so closely as if I was standing right there, that she had all of that. And as she's walking, I was able to merge with her and be her. So, and that then that's it was just a surge of fire. It was like I felt heat in my body, and I was able to walk. And then I started running. I started running with my power animal in the grass. I ran for a while. I was singing, and that's how I came back with that fire back again. You know, outside the journey. It was amazing experience. I think I got a healing while I was in the journey as well. It's amazing. Very cool.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so Gurpreet, I don't know what this means, but you got the hyena, and it says
Okay.
fear on it, and then you also got the orca, which song is song lines. So with the hyena, it says examine your fears, especially the fear of difference, of the unknown, and of death. There may be an abandonment of something, a belief, a person, a place. Remember that because something is strange, it doesn't mean that it cannot be beautiful or good. We all have a job to do. We all have our own genius. Be sure you have the correct information to have a truthful understanding. Let me just see. I'll take a picture and send you the information about this afterwards.
Sure.
It says the hyena magic is complex and is a living tradition. The hyena is its own sacred deity, which, much like the coyote is in Native American tradition, although it is perhaps darker in nature. Hyenas are tricksters, boundary riders, and the bringers of mystery, and are important in funerary rituals. They may be harbingers of death. I don't know how to say that word. But they also clear away what is no longer needed. In Nigeria, in Nigerian tradition, hyena masks are worn to signal the end of rituals, which reflects how hyenas clear up dead things, bones and all, and everything is finished. Some societies take this literally, with the Maasai of Africa, leaving their dead out to be consumed by hyenas. If a corpse is rejected by a hyena pack, it means social and spiritual disgrace. For some, hyena magic also extends to the integration and balance of masculine and feminine energies. Symbology, colors of white, red, bone, sun, death, magic. It says the status of least concern, but decreasing in numbers due to hunting and habitat destruction. That's about the animal itself. Then the orca. Let me just flip quickly. So the orca, it says songlines. You are walking in the bloodlines of your ancestors, but you are an individual who makes your own destiny. Seek better communication with family. Nourish yourself and exercise extreme self-care. Share your skills with others. The magic is the Orca magic can be raised by singing your own song by the sea. It is a feminine magic that can be used to help heal breaches in family relationships. Orca magic is also one that asks for self-care and nourishment. If you're feeling weak in your physical body or mind, especially with issues of vitality or endurance, the power of the orca can be called upon as an ally. So I will take a picture of those for you and send them to you. They might mean something, they might not. I'll pull one more card from a different deck, because this is a confusing message for me.
Yeah, for me too. It's like contradictory, seems contradictory kinds, somewhat. I don't know.
Okay. The animal cards are calling me. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it says here, Llama, set clear boundaries and enforce them. So the llama is the one that just came out at the top there.
Who are you pulling for, Naveen?
I'm pulling for Gurpreet, but look at that, Gurpreet.
Okay.
Do you see the picture there?
Yeah.
Do you see the hearts that's forming?
Yes. And this is the sunshine which I just saw.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so llama, it says, originates from Lacume, the ascended aspect of Sirius, and they incarnated into South America, which is closely connected to Venus, the planet of love. They help to keep open the hearts of those around them by bathing them in Christ's light. Llamas are gentle, intelligent creatures. Creatures offer their wool and their strength and service. They respond generously and loyally to fairness and love, but they know their own limits and set clear boundaries, refusing to be overburdened. They are sociable animals who love to be with other llamas, and this helps them maintain a fifth dimensional frequency. They bond with and protect any animal they are asked to look after. Like many heart healers, they are gentle, patient, and understanding with those who are in need or sick, raising their vibration and giving them healing. The guidance of this card is pure love. It suggests your heart is open and warm and open, so you may let others impose on your good nature or drain you. Decide what is acceptable for you. Then it is important to set clear boundaries, because we are all energetically intertwined and need be enough for you to define these boundaries mentally. However, your guidance is to be prepared to enforce them tactfully if necessary. Then you will find it easier to follow your heart and be loyal, caring, and patient with your loved ones and those in need. Remember to find time to see positive friends and do things that make you feel relaxed and happy, as this will give you energy and keep your frequency high. It will benefit you to tune into the cosmic heart for love and support. I think that makes more sense than the other two, to be quite honest.
Thank you. I forgot to tell you guys about one more aspect. When I was standing on the cliff, I was like shouting out loud with all my energy and feeling very free. Like I wanted to break open my heart chakra in that moment. And I was trying to shout, like scream in the sense of like as if I'm trying to tell myself that I'm free now. It's like it was kind of a feeling. And the same sunshine which I saw in this llama picture was there behind.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I actually want to
Thanks
say
a lot.
something.
Yeah.
So, Wild Woman Journey, whatever essence you have brought back, it will likely bring some changes in the way you feel, in the way you are attracting things around you. It's a beautiful, lovely, free energy that you brought in. So, honor it, please do something about it. Dance every day, or just go for a walk, ground that energy, in the next couple of days. It
Sure.
feels like it was a journey, a small one, but you have brought that essence back in you.
Thank you so much.
For that. Okay, so I sent that llama one to you, but I think that the orca as well, because you're saying that you were hearing that is something reflective. So I'm going to send all of them to you. Just read them over and reflect. Maybe it might make sense to you. Gurpreet?
Okay, sure. I mean, yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much, all of you guys.
All right. I think we'll do one more journey. And the last journey will be to ask our spirit guides or your power animals, whoever you feel more connected to, or whoever you want to connect to more. How can the intention is to find out how we can support this planet with our loving energy, or just asking your spirit guides to help go forth into the world and pour out that loving energy across the world and to all the people that are within it. That is especially for today and going forward every day, to be able to pour out that love that we have within us and make the world feel that loving energy. And as a circle, if we do this, it's even stronger than one person doing it alone. So for that, I'm going to be putting on some harmony because I want to connect with all of you on the spiritual level and travel in harmony. Okay. And highest potential is the other one that I'm going to use. Okay, we're good. Okay, so I'm just gonna get everybody to mute, and then that way you're centered and we can rise up and spread that love.
come back.
That was powerful. That was amazing. I feel like I saw all of you guys up there with me. Just really shining pink, glowing, loving light down on over the world and just rippling. And I saw strangers I've never seen before, just opening up their eyes and connecting and just feeling like they've been hugged with like a warm embrace. It was just absolutely beautiful to see that. Did anybody else have a different experience? I'm just sending the pictures to her while I'm talking.
I'm talking to myself. I was talking to myself. I said I loved how you laughed out loud, saying what a different experience. Of course, all of us would did. I thought it was gonna be a journey, but it wasn't. And here we go, Lily. First Yoko, no, Lily. Lily, I need half an hour more. Thank you. In half hour, please. Thanks. No. And so I was at my place and I just sat down and I'm thinking like, where are we going now? Didn't go anywhere. Seen huge white, it was silhouettes of people, but they were like giants. And they were like in a circle. I think there were 12 of them at least. And they were just circling around me. And they all placed their hand on my head. And I heard, you did well. And that's the end of it. And then I fall asleep and Manpreet, she woke me up. Literally, I was at the edge of falling asleep. I'm like, when I woke up, I'm like, this was supposed to be a journey. Why am I falling asleep? So it was pretty powerful, right? So different each time.
I think you were surrounded by either the ascended masters or your angels.
There were male or female figures, but they were translucent, kind of white and giant and light lit up from the inside. So, but translucent as well. So that was so interesting. Something to think about. Definitely, I like that vision.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a great connection too.
Yeah.
Your higher beings. Thank you for sharing.
It's so nice as we speak. The notification center drops a message from Yoko saying, "I love you, Mom. Nothing is possible without you."
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness, he's a 14-year-old teenager, with the stinky feet. So this is something.
If that's not affirmation that you spread love into the world, I don't know what is.
Oh my goodness, right? Oh my goodness. And he's upstairs somewhere in the house, so that's so cute.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Does anybody else want to share?
I can share if nobody's going. Short and sweet. I think I was doing a lot of warrior fighting. I don't know why. I kept on doing that for a while, but it just brought me one message that connect to your roots. So I'm going to look into it, what that means for me, because I wasn't like I was scared and fighting to protect myself. I was fighting to protect something, and I don't know what it was. I didn't feel
breathing?
like I was in danger or at all, but I was fighting, and I was in a very different kind of attire. I can't even like describe it to you. It's maybe Indian, maybe Egyptian, mixed something. And after that, I was taken into the upper world very quickly,
Mhm.
and that's where I saw my guardian angel. I saw my mom. I saw so many masters, and I was floating in the air, and they were all giving me light. I don't know what they were doing. I think I have been asking, my mom to come into my dreams. She hasn't showed herself in a long time now, and I was missing her. So I think something in me is elevating, and I don't know what it is. And this was a big sign for me. It was very overwhelming for me to be there, but it was so nice. It just felt so good. It was like, you're feeling cold and you have somebody gives you a blanket, how nice it feels. It was that comfort feeling, but at the same time, my heart was so light and I felt so good. I was up so uplifted. And that's it. I can't remember anything else from the journey. And I just came and I'm here. It's beautiful.
I feel that you've transcended from the difficulties that you were having and the earthly crap that you were going through before, and that's what the fighting was for. You didn't face it with fear, you're just fighting through it, and that transcending was your blessing to everybody up there.
Just feeling so grateful right now. I can't explain it. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Thanks, man.
sweet.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. That was beautiful. That was very powerful. Nahida?
So my journey went back to the same spot on the beach. But this time, last two times I was alone. Like there was no other people. Like it was just me experiencing, right? With power animals. This time I just right off the bat, I turn around and there's like people and I can't see their faces. They're like, just their silhouettes, almost like shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And I found myself kind of walking towards them, and we're all in a circle holding hands, which is a little strange to me. And then I'm seeing this blue bird. So I'm thinking that's my power animal, and it's circling up in the sky with it, like with me in my circle with these people that I don't know. And they're obviously strangers. So I know I was consciously in a journey, but I was like, what is this supposed to mean? I was just trying to figure out like what is the message. And I think it became clear when I saw myself kind of sharing my own learnings, right? So I've been telling you guys over the last month, I've really been trying to get to know my spiritual self more so. And with that comes understanding your past experiences and how they've played a role in who you are, right? And areas of great characteristics, and other areas where you're like, you know what, maybe that's why I am this way, right? So there's been a lot of learnings for me, and I think it was almost like spreading my understanding with others in that circle and seeing that they were starting from where I was at a month ago is what came through to me. And I think it just reinforced what you said earlier, Naveen, about like, being in this circle with others. Like, I think I've been doing a lot of like individual stuff. So I think it just reinforced kind of being with others and sharing with others and exploring with others and taking messages in from others and sharing your own. So yeah, like I think I took your advice to heart about what I could be doing. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I was happy with that.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. I think the blue bird is because we were talking about how blue is the color of truth. And so that bird circling around and just you guys dancing around. I think you were dancing around with your spiritual team. You couldn't see their faces. You said that they're like shadows. And I think your next thing is to explore who your spiritual team is for that clarity of that shadowy figure to come forth.
Yeah. I think you're right. Like, I think I've had a good handle on like my spirit animals, but maybe it's trying to figure that out further, taking it to a different level for sure.
I feel it's like your spiritual team is calling you to come in and meet them.
Yeah. And I
Yes.
think to some extent, like I've been scared too, you know, like what else will come along, right? Like there's some fear in that, right? Unknown.
Of course, there's always going to be fear of unknown, but and trust that they always want love for you. They'll always surround you with positivity and love.
No, for sure. I think you're right. But I think over all the times that I've been around you guys, we've done like a number of journeys now. So when I see these pan animals, there's almost like familiarity, right? Yeah. So now we're moving to a different level of this is not familiar anymore. And what does this mean? And yeah, but it's exciting for sure. Agreed.
I think you are also building your relationship with your power animal. They are becoming your teachers too now.
Yeah.
So when you're doing, try to do some journeys on your own. And whenever fear comes up, I have this thing that my teacher taught me is to always put the intention, whatever is coming, let it come with grace and ease.
Yeah.
So that kind of reduces the anxiety and the fear a little bit. I mean, it's still fear that you're going through maybe, but it'll make it a little bit easier for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Nev,
Yes.
can I get a card?
Yes, absolutely.
I just need one, because I don't want too much messages because it's gonna mess me up. So
I usually I pull and whatever comes out, it comes out. It's not me, it's them.
I didn't know. Okay, then do your magic, please.
It's messages.
Thanks.
I keep shuffling until they stop popping up. Sometimes it's difficult to get to it. Okay. I'm pulling, see, like this one. See how this one's standing up on its own?
Oh, I get it. Okay, you have your weights.
So this is the red angel that's coming out for you for physical energy. I'm just going to see this.
What was that with the perfume?
Anymore. It's so this is the color mirror system. It's an oracle set. There's dragons, there's angels, there's it's the essence.
But there's like a little red bottle there.
So the red bottle it's the color red that's most significant, and the color red is for the red angel. I'll read more on that. With color mirrors, it's based on color therapy. See right away, the yellow angel, focus your intellect.
And the red one, focus on what?
Is physical energy, the red one.
Red is also root chakra, just in case, if that resonates with you.
And orange, sexuality, your body is the gift.
Oh.
It's what? Your body is
the gift.
There you go.
Okay, so
very Valentine-ish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with these three. My other laptop just died. I always have a second just in case this one acts up on me. And thankfully it didn't now. Okay, so the red angel, physical therapy. You are in need of a physical boost to elevate your energy levels. Physical movement creates physical energy. Go for walks, jog on the spot, dance to some funky music, wobble your bits. Anything that creates movement in your body will begin to release negative stuck energies. Your body slows down and you may develop back pain when it is feeling the stresses you have around your finances. Call upon the red angel of miracles and prosperity to surround you with her power and wisdom. As you call on her to be present, tell her your concerns and ask for guidance and clarity to create the miracle you need right now.
I started doing yoga, so I started last year. But to me, that's still a start, and now I'm getting better at it. So yeah, for sure, I continue that. I do that every day, 4 days, 5 days a week. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. The yellow energy. Are you stressed because there is a test or exam coming up? Are you facing decisions and feeling confused about the choices on offers? This mental stress has an impact on your stomach and often felt as butterflies. The yellow angel will help you with your studies, help you to remember the information and settle the nervous feeling in your solar plexus. Yellow is the color that helps you to analyze and focus your mind clearly. The yellow angel will help clear any confusion and fear you feel right now. You are bright and highly intelligent. You have the ability to find unique ways to solve problems and have strong leadership skills. Write down your ideas and thoughts and open up to opportunities to share them. Balance your work time and with serious playtime, and you will stay relaxed enough to invent and action your brilliant new idea, which leads us into orange sexuality.
Beautiful for the yellow one because I have major stomach problems that I'm trying to figure out for months already. So just screenshot it and send it to me. I want to learn from this. If there's a message that's supposed to help me somehow, I would love that because I'm trying different things. And
so with this little book comes this bigger book. There's more information in here. I'll take a picture of everything and send it to you.
I would really appreciate it. I need some help on the stomach issue.
Yes. Okay, so orange sexuality and play. Your body is the gift. Past belief systems had us feeling guilty about our bodies and encouraged celibacy and being pious as necessary to be spiritually connected. The pattern is so deeply buried in the cells that often we only really realize much later on that while we were engaged in spiritual studies, that we had lost touch with our material world. Has your time of introspection and self-searching caused you to isolate yourself from having intimate relationships or having fun with your body? Keeping the sexual energy center closed also means you are limiting your creative abilities. Open to having fun with your body to release any unstuck issues you have in writing that book, writing that business, or finding creative solutions to your problems. Begin by doing something adventurous that you have never tried before with your body. Bungee jumping, attend these classes, or try cooking exotic new dishes.
Nice. Exotic new dishes? What do you mean? I'm single. Well, any new activity. Enough of the singleness.
Any new activities can help you appreciate your body. Without your body, you could not be having this human experience on earth. Honor your body and show your gratitude by allowing your body to play and express itself creatively.
Yeah, that's also a nice message. Right on time.
It is. I will definitely send you that. Because there is definitely guidance within all these.
It is almost funny because those are the three things I'm focusing on. The first one was red. What was it? Because I forgot.
It was physical energy.
Physical energy. So that's the yoga. I do a lot of that. I'm really enjoying it. Then the yellow one with the stomach, and then the orange one. I'm single, but this is calling me to actually get in action. So
get on fun with yourself.
This is the only three things I'm thinking and going through right now. So wow, mind blown, Ned. Really.
It's the angels. They work through me. I have to give them
think
all
so.
the glory because I can't do it without them.
Your angels are spot on.
Nev, can you pull a card for me? Because I want to know what your angels are saying, please.
Yes, I'm just looking. The mermaids are calling this one because of your water power animals.
Yeah,
So let's see what
water baby.
The mermaids have to say to you. Re-energize.
Oh, interesting.
Let's see if there's any other ones. Pretty
Right?
mercy.
I was thinking about taking a nap after this. That changes what I should do.
Get up, get dressed, and go for a hike. Oh, there it is. Oh, and dreaming. So re-energize, recognition, and dreaming. All right, let's see what these have to say. So re-energize, make time to re-energize. You may feel like you've been running on empty, so get back on track and recharge your battery. When we give too much of ourselves, we can feel drained. Maybe this is how you or someone close are feeling now. Mermaid says to be mindful of how you're spending your energy. Focus on yourself and do whatever makes you feel good so you can feel energized once again. Perhaps a swim or a paddle in the sea, a luxurious bath, or a pamper day at the spa is the tonic. There are many ways to re-energize, and you need to do this as soon as possible so you can get back to feeling like your vibrant and effervescent self once more. It's also a good idea to look at why you're feeling drained. Perhaps you're spending the time and energy where it's not being fully appreciated or respected. To work it out, go back over the day's events and notice how you feel as you remember what you did and who you spent time with. If you've been feeling really tired, you could also look at the food you're eating, making sure you're having a balanced, healthy diet. This will also give you more energy. Your body will give you subtle and not so subtle signals about what you need to do to feel re-energized. When we spend time with people who drain our energy, this can make us feel luckier. Take notice of how you feel when you're around certain people. Do you feel energized or drained?
Oh, wow.
Work. Okay, and then recognition is the next. Prepare to be recognized for something you've done. You've worked super hard, and it's time to reap the rewards of seed sown. So it says here, said everyone has their 5 minutes of fame, but this mermaid is saying it could be for a lot longer than 5 minutes. You've earned this incoming recognition. Try not to let it go to your head or ego. Instead, let it go to your heart with gratitude. Appreciate and relish the acknowledgement that's coming your way. Your hard work is about to pay off, and you can now sit back and relax for a while. There's still more work to be done, but you'll soon see the fruits of it in the form of recognition and the benefits it brings. Enjoy the feeling of being appreciated while remaining humble. If your recognition comes with a financial reward, pay off any existing debts and share your good fortune with those you love and care about. Or perhaps donate to a charitable organization. Use your position wisely and try not to let it change who you are. Perhaps you or someone you know is about to be nominated for or receive an award. Being publicly recognized is a beautiful thing, and it's very well deserved. Or maybe you're being asked to put someone's name forward for public recognition. However, this message about being recognized applies to your life. Know that moments like this are happy highlights, and you create precious memories for you to treasure. If this card appears alongside the memories card, the messages of both cards will be reinforced. Okay, so it's dreaming, not memory. So let's go to dreaming. Oh, thank you for opening up so quickly. Dreaming, pay attention to your dreams. Keep a notepad and pen by your bed so you can write down your dreams when you wake up. This daydreamer is saying there's a strong message in your dreams right now. Writing down your dreams can also help you to decipher any hidden meanings. Both night dreams and deep dreams can manifest into reality when you combine them with physical action. Maybe you're not remembering your dreams or not dreaming at all due to disturbed sleep patterns. If this is the case, avoid caffeinated drinks 3 hours before going to bed and instead have calming drinks like chamomile tea. Try putting lavender bags under your pillow to sleep or place essential oils in a diffuser in your bedroom to help you drift off. I swear. Okay, listen
Oh
to
my
good
gosh.
meditation or relaxation music, which can aid deep, peaceful sleep and encourage dreams to flow. Were you always daydreaming at school? Many creative people daydream, as this is where the seeds of their dreams start to sprout and grow in this reality. But if you find yourself daydreaming too frequently, make sure you're eating properly and getting enough sleep. Try grounding yourself using one of the techniques described earlier. Dreaming and daydreaming can both be a form of escapism. Maybe there are things going on in your life that you wish to avoid, things that are too painful. Releasing your fears through dreaming is just one of the ways your body can protect you in these circumstances. If your dreams are causing you concern, remember they are a subconscious way of releasing these fears. You can also try avoiding sugar foods like cheese before bedtime. She's very descriptive.
Wow.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I feel like those spoke to me.
Amazing.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm the only one left, so if you guys have to go, it's okay, Nev, but I need your card reading.
No, I have yours here. It's these guys that are the angels, guardian angels that are calling out. Okay, let me close off the circle
Let's do that. Yeah.
before we continue. That way, if Nahida and Alexandra want to go, they have that ability to go.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it?
I can do it if you want. Yeah.
This
It's the same, yeah. So let's close the circle, guys, and we thank all the guides from all the 4 directions, all the guardian angels, ascended masters, power animals, spirit animals, everyone who came in today, all the compassionate spirits to help us out. Thank you for your presence. We are now closing the circle and we release your spirits. Please come in and help us again and help us through our dreams, our journeys, and help us find connections who will move us into the next phase of our lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
for closing the circle, Manpreet. I appreciate that. Okay, so let me see, Manpreet. What do the tarot cards have in store for you? Oh my goodness, I can't even hold the deck. If you're meant to come out, you're going to come back out. I know you are. They're not all confident. They're not all popping out at the same time. They're just kind of like, so I said, if you're meant to be, come out. See, now I know you're coming out. Ooh. Any other cards for Manpreet? Any other messages that you have? You're going to jump out. I know you are. Okay. So you have the 8 of Earth, the Queen of Fire, and 3 of Earth. Ooh. So let me show you the pictures. This is skilled work is rewarded, learning all their topic, going back to school.
Beautiful.
The Queen of Fire, confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. I feel like this is what that scene where you were fighting.
Yes. Yes. And in the Wild Woman journey also brought the fire back. So it's amazing how you got that card.
And the Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player.
Wow.
That is
Thank you.
amazing that those came up. Eight of Earth, water, fire, Earth is back there. The Eight of Earth, your heart is in your work studies. You've committed to learning about your career, vocation, or project. You're definitely on the right track. Your dedication, skill, and talent are appreciated, and you will soon be rewarded. Still, there's more to learn. Consider taking classes related to your interests or profession. A serious commitment to study or research is now called for. It may be time to go back to school, which I think you are going back to school.
I'm not going back to school, Nev, but something at work. I'm doing some readings and workshops for it.
Yeah.
I am it really resonates with me. It really does. Yeah.
That's what I feel is like. It's not necessarily school, but you're learning something new, right?
Yes.
As
Yes.
well
And
as-
I'm of course doing my advanced shamanic course too from September. So
yeah, you have a lot coming in.
lots happening.
Wow.
So the Queen of Fire, in situations, now is the time to stretch your wings and fly, and really fly. You've been underestimating yourself and your abilities. Believe in all that you can do and accomplish. You'll naturally attract other people to assist you. Assert your independence and creativity. For people, a person with a magnetic personality who is good-natured and loves life. Someone with great self-confidence who is astonishingly well-rounded in terms of talents and skills. Attractive, warm, intelligent, graceful, capable, active, convincing, difficult to throw off guard. The additional meanings of this card is trusting your intuition, balancing home and career, a desire for attention and recognition. And then the last one is the Three of Earth.
This one was almost like in pick up stuff and put it on my dating profile, right?
The Three of Earth, the situation you're inquiring about can succeed with hard work and good planning. You may receive recognition or an award for your great talents and skills. Focus upon work that involves your passion and carry it out to the best of your abilities. And that creativity, your creativity is highly rewarded. You may join a group or organization. It's important to be a team player and cooperate with others on this project. Additional meanings of this card is creating something beautiful or high quality, moving up in your career, teaching others a skill, being an artist.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff is happening. Yes, yeah. Catch up. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send these pictures to you as well.
Thank you.
Fire.
Appreciate that.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, ladies, for allowing me first to record this first one. It's going to go up onto the YouTube channel that has the same symbol as the Shamanic Women's Circle events. And feel free to go check it out, watch it over again, like it, subscribe. I don't know what you want to do with it, but I just want to be able to get it out there, share it with other people, and see the circle grow. Small circles are how we want to keep it intimate. So we'll plan for the next one for March sometime. Since there's no March break, I don't know what.
We'll do it.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
When, but it's gonna be the next one. We'll be doing it in March, and I'll keep you guys all connected in the loop once I know when Manpreet's available. I'm always available, so it has to make sure that it's also resonating with everybody on the day. So today felt like a really good day to come in and spread love to the world and see what we're called to, see what we're missing out on. So thank you for
Thank
honoring
you.
with joining the circle, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
Nice to meet
Thank
you
you, guys.
Bye.
again, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Thanks.